Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone on this Thursday? I hope you all have had a great week. I am here finishing the bird feeders that I started on Saturday. And I'm just getting logged into my computer so I can read the comments. Welcome in to Beck's Craftin' Spot. I am Becca. How is everyone? Say hello when you hop in so I know you're here. I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way. I'm just logging into the computer here so I can get you guys up in front of me. Hi, Miss Felicia. Hey, Nick. How are ya? Happy Thursday. I hope everybody had a great week. Hello, hello. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Shannon. All right. So, I did not, I did work on these a little bit the past couple of days. I figured out what I did wrong on the bottom part here. So I went ahead and got I got this part together, but I said I was going to do the other one and get it put together, but I went ahead and waited so I could show you guys how to do it. So that way you'd know. So I just attached, I'm going to redo the part that hangs on here, and then I put the attachment for the top part for the hanger. I put a bead up here to attach the hanger on. So let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and get this part on each one of these done, and then I will do the hangers at the same time as well. So I'm just going to put this back through here again. And also, I didn't do it, and I don't even know if I have my hammer out here, but these parts right here, these curlies, you're supposed to hammer them down to make them flat so they don't come undone. So I'll probably do that after I get them together. I'll probably have to have like somebody hold the actual cup so I don't like hit it or crack it. So I'm wanting this to sit like, I'm wanting it to sit just on top of this lip of the cup. So I'm going to hold it down with one hand, and then I'm going to I'm going to fold this part up as far as I can, and then fold this part down as far as I can, and then I'm going to start twisting them together. And I'm just going to put like 5 twists in them. Or 4, something like that. And then I'm going to take my pliers and see if I can kind of tighten this a little bit. And then I'm going to use my needle nose pliers. I'm going to use my needle nose pliers, and I'm actually going to see if I can do something. I know you can't see what I'm doing because it's behind the cup, but I'm trying to straighten this up. Okay, so this part is flat against the inside of the cup, and it's pulled straight as I can get it. So I'm going to bend this around. I'm trying to get it as tight to the cup as I can get it, and then I want to use my pliers and see if I can get them twisted together. How's your day been? Hi, Miss Janelle. How are you? Watch the replay from Saturday. That's the beginning. And then I'm going to try to get these finished today. Okay, and then, well, it's still not tight like I wanted it, but okay, I'm just going to start curling them now. And my goal is to make better curls today than I did the other day. Okay, so that's what this side looks like, if you can see it. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to have to put more twist in this because it's got to be the same height on both sides. Okay, now that's a little too high, so I'm going to undo one. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to wrap these around the handle. And you saw me do this the first time, probably, so you just take I believe this is the this is the 19 gauge wire. I'm not seeing any of my comments. Hold on just a second. Okay. Oh, okay, Margaret. Hi, Miss Glenda. Hi, Miss Charlotte from Oklahoma. Welcome in. Let's see here. This is also supposed to be tight on this side, so I'm gonna try to pull the wire as much as I can to try to get it to bend around that handle. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my needle nose pliers now and make the little curls. And this turned out a lot better than the one did on Saturday. So that's what we have so far. That's one, okay, and then, thank you, Shannon. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start working on this one. And I already cut some wire pieces. And this one, I think I'm going to use these ones, these teal and blue ones. I might use some of these too. These are neat looking. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I have the right size. So these are 10-inch, the ones for the handles, or the ones for the that I put on the handle and the side here are 10 inches. And that one's a little short. Okay, here we go. I got both of them. And then where I messed up the other day, what I couldn't figure out how to put the hangers together is I wasn't sure how I have the directions here in an old magazine because I've made these before. It's just been a long time. If you weren't here on Saturday, then I'll just let you know. This magazine is from 2011, and I made a few of these back then, but I haven't made them since. So, Saturday when I had read the directions a few times, but I guess that one part just wasn't clicking. So you basically just take a piece of metal, a piece of the 19 gauge, and then put it through the bead, and then you take and make the eye. You just and that's your hanger right there. But then it really didn't make sense on how they connected it. So I went ahead and connected it while I was like making the pieces to put on here. I just put the beads on it as I was doing the twisting part of it. So it's kind of crooked, but it's okay. It'll look fine. I mean, I'm sure that whoever made this probably had a lot of practice and got it perfect. But since I don't make them all the time, this is as perfect as I can get it. Okay, so here's one. And then it is hot in the garage today. I'm going to have to get my fan out. Thank you, Miss Charlotte. Did everybody have a good Mother's Day? I haven't seen some of you since then, since Saturday, so I hope it was good for you. Okay, and here's the second one. You need 3 of these. Hi, Miss Lou. How are ya? Thank you for scattering the buttons. I appreciate it. Okay, so here we go with the third one. This is we'll be attaching the hanger with one of those. And so now I need to now I need 10 inches, and that's what these ones are. Yeah. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is take one of these and put it on here, because you have to twist it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this with my pliers and then twist them together. This is how I did it yesterday. I'm going to try to make it as tight as I can. Well, it's probably a little bigger than it should be, but this is going to be one side. And then I'm going to do one for the other side. So just fold it together. I'm going to try to get it the halfway mark. I'm just going to hold it with my pliers again, so I can get that twist going. And the more you make these, the better you'll get at it too. See, this side looks a lot better than the other side even. Okay, so now I need to do the middle piece, because I need to attach these to the middle piece before I can put it on. And this piece is 16 inches long. And I'm also going to bend this in half. And then let's see here. I need to put curls in this, and then we'll get one of the smaller pieces of wire and wrap beads around it. These are so fun to do, and you can create them with all different kinds of cups and whatnot. Trying to get this piece to bend up just a little bit, and it's not wanting to work with me. Okay, so I have this side done. And then we'll get this other side done. Oh, that's cute, Miss Shannon. Yeah, it kind of does look like it has little bees on it, doesn't it? I'm trying to spread these out a little bit. Mine too. I love this plate and cup combo. Okay. I think I like that. So now I need to get another piece of the smaller one. I guess this would be the 19 gauge. I always get confused on that part. So okay, so this one, let's see, take 16" of 14 gauge wire and okay, it doesn't really say how much wire I'm supposed to use to add the beads, so I guess I'm just gonna cut some off. And I'm going to be wrapping, so let's see I think I'm going to use these clear, and it's got navy blue in it, and then I'm going to use these little navy blue balls as well. So let's see, hopefully we have enough here. I'm going to add so this one it's going to have like this. And I'm going to start wrapping this around so we can add and wrap and add, you know what I mean? Like I did the other day with the other one. Let's see here. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to do this one a little different. It looks like they wrapped a bunch of times around and then added the beads, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and wrap some of this around if I can get this off of here. Okay, so, and to be honest, the directions give you the size of the wire and stuff, but it's, looking at it, I mean, the bigger wire might be right, but this little wire, I feel like they used even smaller wire to do theirs, because it looks so thin compared to this one. I'm trying to get this attached, so I'm trying to bend it around as tight as I can. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh man, this is just spinning. It's not even twisting. I need to hold it, I guess. Okay. I decided not to do it as many times as I did it. So I'm just putting the beads back on here now, and then I'll wrap it some more. You definitely gotta watch your wire, because if it gets kinks in it, it's hard to get the beads on and off. Okay. And I'm not gonna, I don't know if this is gonna have, I mean, the way I'm doing this one, it's gonna have, there's 6 on there, so there might be a few more on this one. I think I'm only going to be able to do like maybe 3 sets. Oh well. It'll still be pretty. Yes, I'll tell him when I go in the house, babe. Okay, so we got a set going across the top, which is pretty neat. And then we'll have one on each side. So this one's going to be so pretty too. Pink is my favorite color, so I like the other one, but I like this plate and cup together really a lot. So so I like both of them really. My favorite colors are pink. Pink's my #1 favorite color, and then purple and teal are after that. So this has the teal beads, so that's cool. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there is the centerpiece for this one. So cute. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put this thing on here. So what I'm gonna have to do is open this up a little bit, and then thank you. I'm just gonna wrap this around the top here, and then I'm just gonna have to smash it back over. So there's the top. And then these other 2 pieces, all I'm going to do is make them go around, if I can get in there. I'm just going to make them go around the swirl. Apparently I made it too tight. Okay, and after I hammer this, then it won't be able to come back off because it'll be flat. But I am gonna bend it back in. Well, okay. I finally got it on. Okay, I'm just going to flatten this back together. All right, so here's this one. It would have been a lot cooler if I would have been able to do all this on Saturday. So I'm just going to do like I did on the first one and try to get this to sit right here on this part. And I'm going to pull this out as far as I can get it. I'm going to pull this down right. Thank you. This was not my idea. It came out of a magazine that I've had since 2011. And I just love making these things. They're so pretty. I'm just twisting this like 5 times, I think. Something like that. But then I'm going to take these and make them into the curly cues too. So I'm going to take one up. I'm going to do one backwards and one forwards. So let's see. And I'm going to try to hold it back here where the bigger is so I don't get it too small. Well, that didn't really do what I wanted it to. Hi, Miss Jackie. I use a table drill, like, I can't remember the name of the drill. It was like a drill press, I guess. And you use a tile bit and you just go really slow. And the cups. Hey, Miss Kay, how are you? I haven't seen you in a bit. You been doing good? I wish I could get the tip, just the tip of the wire to bend up. I don't know why it won't. Not unless I need a tiny. Maybe this one will work. Yes, that's what I needed. Now I need to spread them out. Yes, I am good. Thank you for asking. I've been doing real good. Okay, I've got that part in. Now I'm going to start bringing this around with the bigger pliers. See, the more you do it, the more you learn. There's that side. Aw, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Okay. Now this one, I think this one's going to be too tall on this side now. And I forgot, I didn't even put the hanger in there. I'm going to have to untwist this because I forgot to put the little bead on here. Thank you, everyone. I love this. And I get all the coffee cups and the saucers all came from Goodwill. And I've got a big box full of them. That's, when I saw that it was Mother's Day and it had to do with tea, I really was excited because this is the first thing I thought of. Nothing else. Okay, so I'm just going to use my pliers again and hold this together. And then twist. Well, maybe I should. Let's see. Thank you, Shannon. Okay, so let's see. Oh my. Okay, that looks like it's actually the right height. So I'm just going to start pulling these. See if I could pull it as tight as I can through each side. Can you, Miss Anna? She's at the door. And the door is like not closed all the way, so she's meowing to get out here. And since it's a mess out here, I don't really let her out here. But she's meowing because I'm out here, obviously, or of course. I'm gonna try to maybe squeeze these two pieces together. Her name's Hazel Grace. Maybe one day when I get my garage organized and everything, I'll let her out here so you can see her. Hazel, it's okay. I don't know what's going on with this one. It's not wanting to twist for some reason. And my, I need to get me a, and I may have them already, I need to get me a little screwdriver tool set. I guess I could do it like this. Well, darn it. I am not left-handed, so this is not working too well. Okay. So these are all awkward over here on this side. Okay, so here is this one. Isn't that pretty? Oh, thank you. It's funny though, because when I first got her, she's a long hair orange cat. And so when I first got her, I named her Honey. But that's what I call my husband. So every time I was calling her, he would think I was talking to him. And the last straw to that was he was out. We have like the garage that's attached to the house, that's where my craft space is. But we have a big garage in our backyard. And he was out in his garage. And I was leaving one night. I don't know where I was going, probably to go get dinner or something. And I texted him that Honey ran outside and it was dark out. And I said, Honey ran out the back door. He came in the house thinking that I said, Honey, come to the back door. So I said, I've got to change her name. So now it's Hazel Grace. I thought that was the funniest thing. Okay, so our next steps are to do the hangers. So this is going to be the hanger. My husband already bent the fork. So, I've got to do a swirly thing to go on here. And then this will attach to the top part of the swirly. And it looks like I'm going to put these together tonight just so you can see what they look like, but I'm going to end up having to take them apart because even the swirly that holds this part on gets flattened out. Yeah, it is funny, isn't it, Miss Anna? So just to let y'all know, that's what I'm going to end up doing is so So 38 inches. Uh-oh. I don't math good. So 16. I gotta write it down. Let's see. So this is too short to use, so I need to do 19 inches twice. Ooh, goodness, I hope I have enough. So I need to do 7, well this is 18 inches long, I guess. 18. This is so hard to straighten out. So 18. And then another inch. Is that right? I hope that's right. I should have enough. I'm so glad that I had enough to do these. I love doing these because you can do them any color, put any kind of bead on them. Okay, there's 18, and then another inch. And she's back. Okay, so there's those two. And then, okay, so you know what? I just messed up. I just messed up, and I hope that I have, and I hope I have enough now. Darn it. I was supposed to leave that together, not cut it. I was supposed to measure it twice. And then have one big long piece. So don't do what I do. Measure the 19 and then the 19 and leave it together. And then, oh my goodness. Okay, so that should be 36 inches. Hopefully. Yeah. She'll be okay. I'm at the end of my rope here almost. I'm just going to leave this piece together. It might... I'm just going to leave this one piece together. Thank goodness that that I was able to do that. Okay, so So now what I need to do, it says make a swirl at one end, and then I'm supposed to press it with the hammer so it doesn't uncurl. Insert the opposite end of the wire into the fold of the spoon. Wrap the wire around the spoon a few times and add beads. How are you supposed to add beads if you've done curled the one end and then wrap the other end around the wire? That doesn't make any kind of sense. Okay, I just found these pretty ones too. They look like stone. They look like stones or rocks or whatever. So I think I'm going to use these. Let me see if I have more of those teal ones. I do not. Oh, I have some real pretty green ones. I only have one of those teal ones left. Doggone it. And I probably won't be able to find any more of those either because I bought them back in 2011. I just found some little ones. That I probably could use. Okay. Dang, I wish I had known about these green ones. I would have used these green ones instead of the clear ones. These are really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the swirl in the end like they want. I should have used these pliers to begin with. You know what? I have a feeling that instead of this smaller wire, I was supposed to use the bigger wire. I'm all over the place tonight again. But I just want to make it right, you know what I mean? Okay, here's 18. 19, 18, 19. Bear with me just a moment. I'll get my stuff together. At least I have, you know, the right amount of everything. Okay, so let's start this again. I'm gonna put the curl in it. And then this is going to be hammered. So it doesn't like come undone. We're working on the top part right now. Okay, so this is gonna get put into here. Well, actually, I'm gonna do it this way. So it's going to hang from here. Oh. I'm getting ready to mess this all the way up. Hold on just a second. So this, I'm going to do this one first. I've got all the beads out ready to go. That's why. I'm going to feed this this wire. I'm going to feed this bead wire on like I did the other ones. I just have to have it bent out a little bit so it can... I can't see what I'm doing, y'all. Hi, Miss Tylene. How are you? If you're new here, let me know, y'all. I should have did this before I started winding it up. I just have it too close right here. So I'm just going to bend it a little bit. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. I'll get it on here eventually. Okay. Now we're back in business. Okay. And then we'll put this back through the fork. So the fork is going to hang like so. And this wire is going to I'm just trying to bend it back so I can start wrapping it around. I'm going to wrap it around the fork is what we're getting ready to do. And then I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I know my hands are in the way, but and I'll probably have to do some bending back on this the swirl. I'll have to fix it when I'm done too, probably. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting these beads on it because I want to have them all around this fork, and hopefully oh my goodness. If I don't know if I'm going to be able to get these beads on here. Okay, this one's going. You just have to work with it and make sure you don't have any kinks in the wire. Oh my goodness. Okay. So the picture is deceiving. So it looks like the bigger wire in the picture, but yet I can't get these beads to go on here. They're all too small. So I wonder, I'm going to do this. Hopefully I can get this bead back off here. I probably won't be able to because I've got that kink in it. So that's going to stink. But I know better for the other feeder though, so you learn as you go, really. shoot. If I can get past this little thing right here, I'll be golden. I'll be able to get it off. I'm just gonna oh my goodness. Did I ever tell y'all I'm pretty stubborn? Hi Miss Glenda. I'm sorry if I didn't say hi to you guys. Hi Miss Kim. How's your week been, y'all? I almost just want to break it. I got it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is a faster way. Okay, let me see what I did here. Okay, so I'm gonna take this piece and wrap it back around. So I can get it started. Oh, shoot. I'm just going to get this started right here at the bottom, and then what I'm going to do is use that thinner wire and then wrap it around the thicker wire as I am going up the fork. I just want to get this first piece on here tight. So I could do that. So maybe this is going to work after all. And I'm just going to make this wrap this around as tight as I can, and then I'll fix it later. And then I'm going to go ahead and start putting the beads on. I'm not sure how many. I actually should have put this one on next. I hope this looks all right. I'm going to try to bring these closer together. Okay. And then I'm going in with the second set. I'm probably going to try to do like 3 sets, or maybe just 2. Maybe just the 2 will be enough. These beads, it looks like they came from Hobby Lobby, but they were a long time ago. And they're glass, so that's why I didn't really want to try to break them. I've got 4 different beads on, and I'm just doing like the biggest to the smallest. These wires are dangerous. You gotta be very careful. Okay, let's see here. So somehow I got this right there. Okay. It looks like I am going to do like a third set right here at the top. So let's see. I'm going to try to get these to come together a little bit so that way let's see. Whoops. This turned out so good. Okay. Okay, so now we're at the top of the fork, so okay, so now I'm just going to make a hook. So I'm going to trim this part off and then make a swirl with it so it doesn't come apart. And then this part, what's going on? Okay, this will look better after it's pressed. And it looks like I need to, like, I need to pull this tighter and use the pliers because that doesn't look right, does it? I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is it says when you get to the top of the spoon, there should be about 4 to 8 inches in wire left. At the end, make a hook with the pliers. Start by making a small loop and then make a U. So I don't need all this, so I'm going to trim it off about here. And then, let me see. So there's the hanger. Oh, and this stuff is... So there she is. There's the first one. Ain't she purty? What do y'all think? Just make sure you have your nut and bolt tight on your cup as well. That's so pretty. It's all ready for bird seed now. Okay, that's that one. And then we still have this one to do. So all we have to do on this one is make the thank you, Miss Lou. Thank you, Miss Shannon. So I'm going to stick this in here before I even start making the loop. Well, shoot. I'm going to have to do the swirl and then put it on here, I reckon. Because it's not letting me. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Yes, they would. That is a great idea, putting succulents in them, or the air plants, yep. And this one I have an old spoon that I'm going to use. So I did one of each. I did a fork and a spoon. So here's the swirl, and then I went ahead and I flattened out my spoon, but I wanted to do the bending. I'm hoping I can bend it myself. I'm going to have to hold it with the pliers in one hand and try to bend it in the other one. Uh-oh. Well, I thought I'd be strong enough with this old metal, but it's not wanting to do what I want it to do. Now what if I hold it with the needle nose and then bend it with the other ones? Let's see. Oh my goodness. I might not be able to finish this tonight, y'all. What if I just do it like that? I probably would have to like hammer it, and that's going to be too much noise. Got it a little bit. Okay, so this one obviously would hang like that. It might be okay. I'll probably have to have my husband maybe do it a little bit more. No, all I have is my heat gun. You think my heat gun would make it work? If I made it hot enough? We'll see, huh? Let's try it now. Yeah, it worked. It's a little better. That's a little better. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this through here. guess it'll hang like that, and then this will be like this. Isn't that so pretty? So pretty. Okay, so then we're going to do the same. We're going to do the same thing with the here's the bigger piece. So I'm going to put like a curly thing on it. I think I'm gonna, oh my goodness. I don't know why I think this will fit through here. Okay. I'm trying to wrap this around the spoon, obviously, so it doesn't come off. And I think I put it on upside down. Pause just a moment. Okay, Miss Cassie. Thank you. Thank you so much. We are almost done. As soon as I get the beads on this and I get it attached, then we'll be good to go. Good to go. I just need to turn this upside down and get it wrapped back around. And then I'm going to start putting the beads on this, and we're going to use the same beads that we used on this bottom part. I still have like 5 of the pink with roses on it, and I've got some Actually, I have 8 of the ones with the roses on it. And then, okay, so and I reckon I'm going to go ahead and use this, well, we're just going, we're just going up the spoon, handle, so I'm just going to use the shorter piece. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I've got smaller, like a different color of green. It's kind of the same color as that other one, but it depends on how many. This one has a string still in it, so I'm trying to get it off here. Okay. So I have three of these small green ones. I wish I had more. Okay, so I'm going to do a bigger green one, a smaller green one, or wait, I'll do a pink one, and then the small green one. This one has a string in it too, for some reason. It's that plastic stuff that they attach them to the cardboard pieces with. Okay, I got it off. So let's see, I did 3 sections of 4 with the other set, with the other hanger. I'm just gonna do three in a section. On this one. Let's see, I'm gonna do I'm doing the second section on here. Whoops. Oh my goodness. I can't keep a hold of that piece. There we go. I'm trying to squeeze it as tight as I can. To keep it close to the spoon. And I want to get that last set done. See here. I hope you guys have enjoyed this craft, because I have. I hope it's inspired you to try to recreate one of your own. And I'm just looping this around here as tight as I can get it, and then I'm gonna do I'm just gonna do a swirl with the rest of this. I wish that's kind of straight right there. I wish it was more curled. More round, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so okay, so now I'm going to cut a lot of this piece off because I don't need it that long. And I'm just going to bend it around. And I'm going to start trying to make it into a swirl, but then I'm gonna just keep looping it around into a U with another extra part on the end of it, actually. And what I'm going to do is I'll smash this so it doesn't come undone. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I have an extra piece of wire in here. It must have been wanted to be a part of the project and I didn't use it. All right, y'all. So we got both of them done. What do you think? These are so stinking cute. And I'm going to use these in my backyard. I'm going to have to get me some bird seed. Just make sure you take them down at the end of the season because if it gets too cold where you live, then it might break the ceramic. I stinking love it, and they're put together with just a nut and bolt, and then all that work we did. I'll get pictures taken of these this weekend, hanging outside with some bird seed in them, and then and I'll post it in the AIC page. Thank you so much, Shannon, for letting me continue the project to be able to get them finished for you. I appreciate all of you, and I'm so glad that you hung out with me tonight, and I will be back again on Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have a great weekend, and I love you, and bye-bye.